What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news. Two things I want to apologize for. My voice is going out. I'm pretty sure it's allergies. And the second would be that usually I upload these news videos at 10 a.m. And as you could tell, this video got out later than usual. So I apologize for those two things. But with that being said, we are almost at 99,000 subscribers. So if you have a second, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. That's going to help us hit that milestone of 100K. And like always, shout out to you guys, because without you, that couldn't happen. Now, a few other highlights in this video is we have a first look at the Trophy Room Air Jordan 5 collaboration, a new Air Jordan 12 releasing in gray and pink that is a grade school exclusive. We have some more from Jordan Brand, a lot from Nike, and one thing from Adidas. And without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. We have new images of the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 glow in the dark. Now, we've already seen a good amount of images of the shoe actually glowing, but here we have a better look. Not only that, we have images when it's not glowing, and as you can see, the midsole really illuminates. When it's not glowing, it's more of like a lighter shade of green, and they also come with a translucent stripe. Now, even though we have more images, we don't have any additional release information. In the previous video, I pretty much gave you all that info, but if you missed out on that, they will release sometime this summer and retail price will be $250. Quick update on the Nike Kyrie 5 known as Friends. We've seen a few release dates for this shoe and it's kind of been bouncing around a bit, but now it appears that we have one locked in, or at least I hope so. But for those that don't know, this shoe is inspired by the show Friends, which is Kyrie Irving's favorite TV show. Now, on to the release details. This pair will drop on May 16th. And retail price will be $130. During the month of May, you can expect a handful of LeBron models to release. One of those will be the Nike LeBron 16 Low, and this pair looks like it's inspired by the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, this shoe isn't actually a PE, just the colorway does mimic that of the school. So this pair comes dressed in a wolf gray, white, pure platinum and university red color combination. Using gray across the base, we have white on the swoosh, as well as outlining the Nike on the heel. And just below that, we have Air, which is done in red. Currently, a release date has yet to be announced, but they are expected to drop in May, and retail price will be $160. Nike Basketball will continue to release the Nike PG3, although Paul George and the OKC Thunder have been eliminated from the playoffs. On a side note, that was an incredible shot by Dame Lillard. I couldn't believe he hit that. I was watching it live on my computer, but my apologies for the OKC fans out there. But going over this shoe, it's being called iridescent. On the surface of things, this pair is pretty simple. It features black across the upper, that also runs across the tongue, laces, and liner. White lands on the Paul George branding running down the tongue, as well as part of the midsole and outsole. And connecting this pair to the nickname, we have iridescent on the overlay that connects into the lacing system. The Nike PG3 Iridescent will release at select Nike basketball retailers and online at Nike.com on May 24th, and retail price will be $110. During the 1995 NBA season, Scottie Pippen laced up the Nike Air Max Uptempo 95, and as most of you know, Nike is releasing a handful of colorways. Recently, I showcased the OG colorway, and now we have a new pair which kind of has a Chicago Bulls feel to them. Featuring red leather across the upper, black lands on the tongue, across the mudguard, most of the midsole, outsole, and the heel. Some more red outlines the Air unit, and then we have white, which hits the laces, the swoosh logos, and Air on the eyelets. Now, at the time of shooting this pair does not have a set release date. It's possible we see them drop during May, but also could release in June. But what we do know is the retail price will be $150. Back in 2014, images leaked of a Nike LeBron 3 sample, and now dropping May this year, we have a Nike LeBron 16 that will feature a similar theme. Being called Glow in the Dark, they feature black across the upper, constructed with Battle Knit 2.0, and then we have textured leather across the overlays, which resembles reptile skin. Following, we have mint green accents, a shiny swoosh on the lateral heel, LJ crown logo on the medial heel, and then tying this all together, the outsole glows in the dark. This pair will be releasing at select retailers on May 17th. Retail price is set at $200. Nike Basketball will revisit a sought-after LeBron 3 known as Houston AllStar. This pair was originally created in 2006 for LeBron James, but the weird thing is I went to Google and I ran some searches and everything, and I didn't actually see him wearing the shoe. Now, I remember him wearing a red and white pair. Either way, this pair was unreleased, if I haven't mentioned, and the color theme is inspired by the Houston Oilers. They feature university blue across the upper, which is constructed of nubuck, and that helps kind of give it that powdery look. White patent leather runs across the mudguard, toe, and heel. And then we have red accents on the eyelets, swoosh, and outsole, while LRJ lands on the medial toe, and a star is placed on the heel tab to complete the look. Now, this pair is set to release at select retailers like Sneakers and Stuff on May 1st. Retail price is set at $175. I have a feeling that a stateside release will bounce around quite a bit, but Sneakers and Stuff does ship to the States, so if you want them on May 1st, make sure to check them out. We technically have a first look at the Nike Zoom Greek Freak 1, which is a first signature shoe for Giannis. Now, about a year ago, an image leaked of a sample of the shoe, and the finished product pretty much looks the same. Now, this might be the rollout colorway, I'm not entirely sure yet, and these images actually leaked before Nike has announced anything, and you never know, by the time this video goes live, Nike may have already announced it. Now, as far as the tech goes, we're still waiting on info, but as you can see, this pair features orange across the upper. We have a black swoosh with speckled detailing, what appears to be yellow that kind of gradients to blue, obsidian accents, and a white outsole with translucent hits. On Instagram, Giannis kind of teased that something would be unveiled in early April. Nothing happened. I'm not sure if he kind of jumped the gun on that, but I have a feeling that Nike is going to officially unveil this shoe soon. I mean, the center stage is pretty much on the Bucks, I mean, amongst other teams, but it's the playoffs, so it'd be the best time to do so, but we'll have to wait and see. On to Jordan Brand, and we have a new lifestyle shoe coming soon, which is known as the Jordan Arial Morph. Now, the first pair to release comes in white. They're actually being called triple white, but to me, this shade almost looks like an off-white, maybe even cell. But other than that, they come constructed with mesh that lands on the upper, leather is used across the mudguard, and then they feature a Jumpman logo on the heel and a molded outsole. So I know this shoe isn't for everybody, but hey, maybe somebody likes them. And as far as release information goes, we don't have much. Actually, we don't have any. They're expected to release soon, as well as other colorways. Kyler Murray, who went first in the 2019 NFL Draft, received a special pair from Jordan Brand, and it's known as the Air Jordan 1 Low Nike K1 PE. Using white patent leather across the upper, pink lands on the swoosh along with unique embroidery. We also have a green light by the heel, while on the tongue we have Nike K1 and 2019 NFL Draft. Now, since this is a PE, it's not releasing to the public, but Kyler Murray is expected to have some campaigns coming up with Nike, so expect to see more from him. And just getting your thoughts, what do you think of the shoe? Would you pick them up if Nike one day decided to release them as a PE to the public? Back in 2016, we saw Jordan Brand release the Air Jordan 12 in wolf gray and vivid pink. And for summer 2019, Jordan Brand is releasing another Air Jordan 12 in gray and pink. Now, this is a grade school exclusive, and it does look a lot different in comparison to the 2016 release. And the actual color description, you know, the way Nike and Jordan Brand gets fancy with it, is unknown. But simply put, they feature gray across the upper, constructed with leather, and then we have a flat silver on the top two eyelets. Following, we have pink running across the mudguard. That same shade also accents the heel. And then we have white on most of the midsole and outsole. As for the release information, this pair will drop on July 27th, and retail price is set at $140. I know a lot of people are not feeling the Patta Air Jordan 7. I saw the comments in the last video and pretty much everyone disliked the shoe. But I'm sure there's a few people that do like them. And with that being said, they released early at Patta's in Amsterdam, and it was a very limited release. And this is also the shimmer, tough red, and velvet brown colorway. So I'm sure some of you guys expected with an early release that pairs would wind up on eBay, and this is how we have a detailed look. Some of the other details we couldn't see until now. On the heel pull tabs, we have Team Patta. They do come with the plastic hang tag. The Patta branding is seen on the midsole in various locations, and what I thought was pretty cool is the box. It's done in white, features Patta's branding on the side, and on the lid is a picture of the shoe. Now there is two colorways. We haven't seen the Icicle, Sequoia, River Rock, and Light Crimson pair, but both are set to release sometime in June. We don't have a set release date, and retail price will be $200 each. A few new images of the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low has leaked. This gives us a few more angles to look at, and I'm not sure why, but that left shoe in the first picture looks like a banana. But of course, we have backward swoosh logos that lands on the lateral side. On the medial side, we'll have a swoosh logo, but it'll go in the correct direction. Also, we have a preview of the insoles, which features Travis Scott, Cactus Jack branding, Nike Air, and the Wings logo. At the time of shooting this, a set release date is unknown. They are expected to release sometime in September, and currently we don't have a retail price, but like always, we'll have more details soon. Last but not least, we have a first look at the Trophy Room Air Jordan 5 JSP in ice blue, cell, metallic gold, and university red. Now recently I was asked what JSP stands for, did a little research. It stands for Jordan Special Project. Well, at least that's what I'm seeing. But back to the shoes, they feature ice blue across the upper, and it appears that nubuck is used. We have a translucent tint on the netting. The number 5 lands towards the heel, which replaces the 23. And for those that don't know, Trophy Room is owned by Marcus Jordan, son of Michael Jordan, and during college he wore the number 5. We also have university red accents. Cell lands on the midsole. We have a translucent outsole, and they come with 2 sets of laces, one in white, one in red. Now there isn't a set release date for the shoe, but you can expect them to be limited and drop sometime this summer. There's also another pair from Trophy Room, which again is the Air Jordan 5. It'll come in a reverse color blocking. They'll come dressed in university red, ice blue, and cell. That pair is expected to be a friends and family exclusive. Once more information becomes available, I'll make sure to update you guys, but let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. Once again, I apologize about the late upload, but I was able to add a few more things into it instead of waiting for Monday's video. But make sure to leave a comment below. Let me know what you liked, what you disliked, and if you haven't done so already, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the red button below. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.